I came out 3 times, and I'm not sure if the third coming out is the last coming out. Hey friends, I'm Athéna, and today we're not going for a weekly vlog, we're going for story time. I'm gonna talk about my coming out story. I came out late. I came out when I was 15, and my last coming out was when I was 17. So for my generation, it's late. The first thing you need to know is when I was 8, 7, 9 and more, I had no idea what all the sexuality that straight was. For me, it didn't existed, so I had no idea. And in my family, we didn't talk about that, so I was completely clueless about that. I started to know about that when I was in middle school. I fell in love, not really. Right now I know this is what I was not fell in love with 2 boys. One was my best friend, one was my friend. With my best friend, we didn't have a relationship because I thought this was my fault, but he told me he was gay. So at that moment, I had the first time I knew that homosexuality existed and are existing. So I did research about gay, probably lesbian, but I'm not quite sure, I don't really remember. But I had no doubts, I thought I was straight. So 1 year later, in 29, I went out, I was dating my friend, the boy. I thought I fall in love for him, but it wasn't the reality. I wasn't falling in love, I thought, because I wasn't in a safe environment in school to talk about being not straight. Because of being bullied, I didn't have the occasion to have a boyfriend and to know what it was, or have a girlfriend or have a boyfriend and know that I wasn't feeling for him. I know this was normal, to be honest, but I had no idea that he wasn't homo. In 2020, it's the year that I realized that I wasn't straight. I met 2 people. Those were 2 bi people. It was a girl and a guy. The guy was dating my best friend, and the girl was the best friend of the guy dating my best friend. So when I met this girl and this guy, I realized that bisexual existing, and I realized that I maybe not straight. At this moment, I started to have a doubt about my sexuality, and I thought I was bisexual. And in March or April 2020, during the lockdown, I met a girl, and we became really close. She became my best friend, and I fell in love for her. And I felt something I never felt before, and I realized I fell in love. So at this moment, I knew I wasn't straight. We started dating in June and October. I did a coming out to my mom. I said to her, I'm bi. And I did a coming out to my sister because she asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I said to her, I don't have a boyfriend and I like girls. The problem with that is that she forced me doing my coming out. She forced me doing my coming out to my family when we were all together with my uncle, my grandma and stuff like that. My grandma didn't hear, so she had no idea this time. My aunt asked me if I was with a boy or if I had someone in my life. And my sister tell her. And obviously she was like, my aunt was like, tell me what? And my sister said she preferred girls. And I said yes with my head, obviously, because I had no choice to say yes. And I comforted my sister about that, and she didn't realize it wasn't okay to do that. So we argue about that, and today she thinks that's okay to do that. But I told her I wasn't ready this time, so it wasn't okay, and I didn't ask her to do that. After I met this girl, I thought I I was searching about my sexuality, and I thought I was pansexual. So I thought that because I wasn't into gender, I didn't care about the gender of people. If I like these people, I like, and that's it. So I did my second coming out to my mom. I didn't do it to my sister. I did just to my mom, to my friend, and stuff like that. And I thought this was the final coming out, obviously. And about 2 years later, in 2022, I was in a group when I met a guy. I thought I fall in love for him, and I realized I didn't fall in love for him. I didn't like guys. And I was like, maybe I'm not liking guys. And after that, I had a relationship with a girl, and I was really liking her. She was my second love, and I was like, I probably don't like guys. So at this moment, I knew I was lesbian. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure if I'm lesbian. I mean, I say lesbian because it's the label. I feel more confident in it, but I'm not sure because I know that sexually I will not have a relationship with a guy, but I don't know about romantic things. So I say that, but I'm not quite sure. The only thing I'm sure is that I love girls. I said to my best friend and my friend that I was lesbian, but it wasn't really coming out because they knew it. I wasn't into guy anymore, so they realized I wasn't bi or wasn't pansexual. So I did a third coming out to my mom. She reacted good because obviously I did also coming out, so didn't change anything. I did a coming out to my dad, the first to my dad. I didn't really coming out because I bring my girlfriend over and I told him this was my girlfriend. I didn't really tell him, but he knew because all the way we were, I mean, it was clear she was my girlfriend. He didn't react. He didn't really react. It wasn't the reaction when people didn't react, but this is good. It was the reaction when people didn't react, but this is bad. He didn't care about me, and that was it. So after that, I came out to my sister. I don't remember how I came out, but I probably said to her, I don't like guys, I just like girls. And after that, last year in September, in 2023 or 2023, I think, so it was hard for me, but I came out to my grandma. I didn't have the time to come out to my grandpa, but I came out to my grandma. It was really scary for me because I didn't know how she would react because she was 80. So I was like, is she gonna react good? How it's gonna be? So I was really scared, but I did it. And I was surprised, really good surprised, because she had the best reaction I had. She told me, I don't really care about who you bring in if you're happy. That's what she told me. I was in shock. I couldn't talk, and I was like, okay, I'm safe. I can't talk to her about that. And right now we talk about love and stuff like that, and I talk about that like a normal subject, so that's cool. As well, I did my coming out to my uncle. He didn't care like my dad, so that wasn't the best, but that was okay. So I was feeling good. I was super proud of myself to come out to grandma, and I was like, okay, everything is okay. I was really, really, really proud. And that's how I came out. I came out 3 times. And I wasn't sure about who I was, and that's okay. Right now I want to give you some advice for the people who wants to come out and don't have no idea how. First, coming out isn't an obligation. The only coming out you have to do is the coming out to yourself. I mean, you have to come out to yourself to know that you're not straight. But you don't have to say to your family, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, or other sexualities. You just can't bring the people you like over, and that's it. Right now, I know if I was in the same situation right now, I would not come out. I wouldn't. And if people told me that you weren't obligated to, I wouldn't come out, probably. So I would come out to a few people, but not my family and stuff like that. It's not an obligation to come out. It's not something you have to do. You do it because you want to do it, not because you have to. Don't advise, it's not an obligation to use a label. For me, I use a label and I consider myself a lesbian, but it's not an obligation. People don't know who they are, and they just know they like girls, boys, non-binary people, and that's it. You don't have to, if you don't want to, or you don't have to search for a label. You can if you want, but it's not an obligation. It's about your sexuality, no one else. And to reply of the question about that, if you say something like, I went bowling with my girlfriend and you're a girl, or the same thing if you're a boy and with your boyfriend, and someone asks you like, are you gay or are you lesbian, you can reply that it doesn't matter if you are a lesbian or gay, that this is not their business, and that you just like girls, boys, and that's it. You don't want to talk more about it. You just want to have a normal conversation with someone. I mean, yeah, that's you're in love with a girl, but that's it. You doesn't have to come out. You could say those things. Third advice: only come out if you're safe. For me, I didn't come out at school when I was in middle school because I know this wasn't a safe environment. I know that it would be worse if I came out. So I didn't come out here. I came out in my family because I had no idea if it will be better or worse. But for my family, it was important. But if you know that in your family you can come out, just protect yourself. Don't come out to them. And come out when you're an adult, when you're out of the house. You can come out before, but it's risky. It's really risky, and it can be really hard to handle. So do your best, and if you can come out at this time, that's okay. You're not alone. A lot of people can come out, and a lot of people came out when they were 30 and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people that came out when they were 50, and that's okay. You can come out when you want. You can come out at who you want. You don't have to come out. Just take care of yourself. I know coming out is hard. I know realizing you're not straight can be hard because everything you thought about yourself is changing. So you have the right to feel not okay about that. It's your right. That's the end of the video. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy being with me. I hope my advice helped you. So I will see you next week. Ciao!